Hey guys, welcome in. Hold on. I'm going to take a leak. Do you suppose the dragons or Miss Alexstrasza would mind if I took a piss in the ruby pools? Or, you know, it just looks like a really good piss pool. It would go well with her armor. Gold, I mean. That was the ads? Okay, that was my piss as well. Good. Well, I hope you learned a lot from our time here in the Dragon. Oh, did I shrink? Holy fuck, that's bad. Now I'm only twice as big as normally instead of 4 times. Let that world shrinker. If it's not even visible to others, why is there a cooldown? Why can't we just have fun? So anyway, I hope it was educational. You guys had fun here. I learned a lot about diversity. You know, I'm educated now, enlightened. I thought I was enlightened before. But now I also learned there's something like you can feel like a Volpera, and that's a valid identity. Yeah, they pulled that one out of their asses, didn't they? Look, it was Major Domo Silistra is to teach us that you can feel like a furry, and that is really that should be respected, I guess. That should be how you do addressed in real life, maybe. Like they really pushed that narrative with dragons specifically. Like you can't be another species or something like that. It's not enough. It's like being not a gender cool enough for everything. I get that, but they made it so weird. Like yeah, it's not. It's not, actually it's a gnome, and that is the part that matters. I don't know what part matters the most. But you know what? I'm not gonna think about this brain dead kind of storytelling. I don't think we should. I think a major domo doesn't even have anything to do with dragons originally. It's just a word in Spanish that means something completely unrelated. It's a Spanish word. Not sure what it means, but it was not related to dragons. Hold on. Um, what is it? Butler. It's a butler. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for that. It's not a major or a general or something, right? It's not a military term at all. Or a dragony term. No, it's a fucking butler. Yeah, Dragonflight has an interesting cast they pulled out of their asses. I guess they really wanted to override everything that Shadowlands was. A little bit badly. Oh, there we go. We cannot have... Actually, I can have that. This one doesn't have a cooldown. And the Shrinker is back too. Good. Executus was in charge of Ragnar's forces. I remember that, yeah. But maybe he was originally a butler that just wanted revenge. Story as old as time. In fact, I think it's a major plot point in Secret of Evermore. I need to... I just want Steady's flight now. Yes. Is this steady or not steady? I don't want my flight style to be too fluid. I prefer just a little stable. There we go. Speaking of Ragnaros, he dropped me this one day. Apparently. What about this one then? Oh, this one you get for like a guild achievement? I forgot. Or just for killing him. Doing some achievements. Like there was a group of achievements, right? Actually, that is preferable to me over having 5,000 difficulty levels. Just add some different ways to do the fights. For the achievement, that should be enough. I don't know why they need so many difficulty levels. A bit too much. But whatever. It doesn't take away from my enjoyment. And I do really enjoy this. If I huff enough copium and drink enough coffee, I really enjoy I'm actually enjoying myself. As in, I feel very smart having waited. I'm reaping the fruits of my patience of not playing the game for so long and just getting things fast. What's this shit? Why did I even... I guess even an ugly hunched bird seemed worth grinding out to me back then. Maybe partially because I do like Fel. Look at this. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. Sometimes you just get random shit like that. Actually, you get it if you run 999 laps around the War Chief quarters. They're very treasured by alternate timeline Ericos, but only them, right? Are there actually versions in the main timeline of them? No, they're only in WoD, huh? Oh well. What's this shit? Do you just get this one easily? I mean, I clearly got it easily, but originally maybe you had to do something for it. Like complete Pathfinder in BFA. Probably. And now I just walked in, I got it instantly, something like that. Because I definitely did not put any effort to the game when I briefly returned last year for a couple of days to organize my tunes. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of free shit thrown at me. I got some racist mount, I was gonna say. Who knows? I haven't checked their Twitter feed, but the racial mounts for some of the allied ones. Like, there was a wolf. There was a dire wolf. I didn't do anything other than recruit them, and then it's like, this came in my mailbox, right? I like that. I feel very smart, because all I had to do was wait and do other more productive things. And I got freebies as a reward. Thanks, Blizzard. I like being rewarded for not giving you money for several years. You're the best. Such a generous company, really. Look. I caved in at some point, I don't know for what reason. But this one, I may or may not have gotten myself. I don't know exactly. Maybe I was just one mount away from the achievement or something. The other ones from store or other sources, I received. Like, I definitely didn't get the Sparkle Pony. What is the Rip of Toothless mount? Where did you see that? Oh, this one. I think it was already a bit later than that movie was a thing. Well, I guess it's still a well-known franchise / movie. But this one I definitely did not get. Oh, I did get this one. I thought this was the shop mount. I definitely got this one. That was not... Yeah, that was not a sane endeavor at the time. I just grinded at everything. We had nothing better to do for a while. The fact I have this concerns me. I could tell you exactly 2 things about Nightborn. One of them being, I don't want to have anything to do with them again. And the other one being, I erased them from my memory. So, the fact I have this is weird. I remember this one. I remember this one. This took me a week of camping. It was crazy. I remember visiting my grandma at some point, and I was just like constantly thinking about my guy in Deep Home camping, this fucker. That I should go back. The most ancient race after Shadow Trolls, they look the part. Maybe it's about time. Maybe it's time they make room for, you know, younger races that are only a sprightly 2,000 years old as opposed to 30 fucking thousand. It's just time for a generational shift in Azeroth. I don't know why every fucking ancient thing in Azeroth feels entitled to just stick around forever and ever and ever. What the fuck is this? Why is it Alliance? Oh, no it's not. I got so many recolors and reskins of these things I barely ever use. Including the red one that drops from Alani. You still can't ride these outside of Anchorage. Can we maybe ride these at long last in TWW? I mean, We got insect things in that expansion. I figured maybe we can ride insects. Maybe, just maybe. I don't have the black one. I don't even know how to get the black one. Is it a drop? Or does it require like archaeology or some fuckery? I remember if I didn't do it back then, it's going to be an absolute insane requirement or just extremely shitty RNG. This is just the fucking Raven all over again. Hey, he shrunk me, bastard. Yeah, I don't know what I want to write. Let's stop. Let's search only the flight mounts. This one can fly? Holy shit. I forgot. It does. You can harvest it with it, right? What the hell's the scarab gong? Is that a server-wide thing? Oh, this low poly horse. So they stopped selling it and now it's just a trading post thing? Damn. I mean, I think they would have a hard time selling it. This one is still sold though, even though it's not really that special. Oh, so it is limited edition. Yeah, okay, no, that explains a lot about why. What the fuck is this abomination? That was some cross promotion. Probably the only time I ever touched Hearthstone. It's a friend. Friend could use a slight... just a slight retexture. And did I ever get the ultimate clusterfuck of panthers that requires you to fuse them? Why do I have so many store mounts? I'm embarrassed now. That's not a popular thing at all. This one took me ages, and it shouldn't have. But I just got such fucking poor RNG on that. Well, it's not that... It's not an extreme. At the end of the day, I probably just ended up farming far too many ground mounts. That end up just sitting there and gathering dust. They were useful for me for a little bit in Legion and Blood. Panther can morph you into it? I'm not even sure. I'll look at some Mount Parade, bitch. If this one just wouldn't talk, it would be my favorite mount. But I disabled the dialogue, so we only see some text boxes. I guess it would be fun. Let's see if the dialogue is properly disabled, because Yep. I don't want my fucking mount to talk to me constantly. I like that he's polite, but at some point... I just get distracted. Don't know who thought it was a good idea. Oh, look at that, by the way. We can talk to this guy and instantly unlock, or at least unlock the quest for the allied races, right? Look. I've received word that a Volpera caravan has arrived. So, you can unlock Volpera if you do this, right? I did previously complete the first quest, probably just for experience and gold. It hasn't happened. I haven't followed up on it. I guess I could do the Zandalari, but I'll do that another time on another character. It doesn't say Zandalari weekend here, does it? Zandalari week. The embassy I have a personal vendetta against because they built it on a pool for the goblins. They built it on the swimming pool of the goblins. This, where you see this monstrosity of a building now with its spikes and quaint wooden pillars. Well, this is basically just a copy-paste Fort McDonald's kind of building. It's just standard fare. Yeah, I can remove the you still need to do the introduction quest. Here they are. Look at them. But I wouldn't mind it if I could unlock them. I have an issue with the little gnome-sized, sorry, goblin skeleton-ass foxes. Sorry. Those are at least, yeah, those are just normal animals. I got nothing against them. It's not the fox part I have an issue with. It's the combination with certain other parts that are problematic. They are a cringe race, and I will not take that back. I will not ever relent. Time to drink some of the booze, the gross booze. So, there's a foxman around Suramar. That would be nice if it could fly, but I don't grind out or hunt down ground mounts now. Currently. I want steady flight, thank you. Why does it... I'm confused. Now it's... But sure. Alright, so... Isn't that little menace here somewhere? Chromie used to be here, but now even that is a thing of the past. No, she is still there, never mind. I thought, she's just so fucking pointlessly small. So here they go. Making all these NPCs 50 feet tall, so to speak, so you can easily find them. And then one of the most crucial NPCs that you need to find as a newcomer, especially, or as someone that loves an alt, it's just this miniature. Chromie, I appreciate that this is how you identify and this is your choice, but I would really find it more convenient if you stay as a fucking dragon. We have all seen dragons before. Why couldn't she just have been like a normal human thing or whatever? It's not like gnomes are horde races. How she could have been a dragon and she would stand out less than a gnome. We had Onyxia's head on a pike all this time, so we've seen dragons before. Imagine if we had her head on a pike. And we just still have to talk to that to select the timeline. That's the kind of edgy mood I'm in now. After all this cuddly, fuzzy, wannabe Palia shit. Yeah, I read the story about Chromie. It was like, I want to be small. That was it. And then the pronouns thing was like, that wasn't even mentioned. That was not even, like that was, I expected the core of the message, but no, it was just, no, okay, also, by the way, it's a she now, but it wasn't even specifically mentioned why she wanted to be a she. I guess that's because reasons, right? No, it was about, no, she's a gnome, a gnome. To be fair, that is the most puzzling part of the whole thing. That is actually truly exceptional. And we should pity her for that. Specifically. Like, could have been a blue-haired waifu. A tall blue-haired waifu that everyone thinks it's hot. No, it is just... Oh dear. Malik, you still don't have any VIP? North Rend. I don't know. I don't see North Rend, Malik. Which one is that? Where's that? I don't know. Step bro. This one is on the top. Is that North Rend? That's the one with that guy that looks like Darth Vader, right? I think that's him over here. Remove timeout? I don't even know. Untimeout. I hope you're not timed out permanently. There you go. Look, I think this is the silhouette of that guy with the funny harness. Here. Up here in this North Rent looking square. These are the continents of WoW, right? So in the east we got Pandaria, Outland in the south. I don't know what this is. Must be the Maelstrom. Southwest Durotar. Or the Cataclysm is this zone. This zone is the Cataclysm. The Legion Invasion. They probably don't even have a name for that place. It's only significant because it got invaded. And this one... Well, we've just been there, so I know that one. Battle for Azeroth. Azeroth is over here, actually. All the way here. Interesting. And here you got the Lich King. You see his little crown on his head here? On top of his... if you look closely, you can see a little crown. That's how you notice is the Lich King here. In Shadowlands. Alright. I hope you had fun with me butchering the lore. As if it doesn't happen enough intentionally. You actually have to take the Zeppelin. Is there no portal? Is this a portal? What the hell are these? The Nighthold? That's Suramar, right? Do I have to take the Zeppelin? I don't like Zeppelins. They disappoint me. I want to take it. There must be a portal, but I probably need to unlock it. Nah. I mean, I would arrive in Dalaran if I took the portal, so I need to fly half across the continent. It's that one. It's that one. Good fucking thing, too. Is it instanced? Did it arrive because I am here? Is this my Zeppelin now? It spawned for me. I'm already dressed for the occasion. We're going to Sweden, everyone. Going to the north will be fun. I can already hear the Swedish bagpipes. Alright, would be nice if it actually, you know, went somewhere. Go. Go! Do I need to fucking propel this myself? There we go. What is the lore behind fatigue? Why can't I just fly there? It doesn't look that far off. Why do you get fatigue here? Well, I can fly from here to here just fine. And it's probably the same length as from here to here. Can't fly from here to here either. Is it actually possible to fly from here to here? Have you tried that, Melok? From here to here. I know you can fly from here to here. And then burn it down. Oh, you can't see my mouse. Normally that's a good thing, but like can you fly from North Rent to Broken Isle? The maelstrom radiates it. The maelstrom is not anywhere near what I'm pointing out or trying to point out. Look. What's here? But what about from Dragon Isles to here? There's no maelstrom. There's a whole Broken Isle thing there. Right. Oh no, they took away my helmet. Just as we arrived. Here's a Blinktron. Already took his gift. Either way. He's now the official quest giver. Lizard lore. Lizard lore did not account for random continents being dropped all over the place. When Lizard wrote the lore, there were 2 continents in some asteroid that you visit called Outland. Some place on the moon or something. Garrus health cream? How's that possible? He's dead. Dude, wake up. It's 2024. I literally killed him myself 9 years ago. 10 years ago. When you do time walking, sometimes it's really like that meme. Like, what are you on about? Shadowlands? The Jailer? It's 2014. Let's go raid Ice Crown Citadel. Sorry, 2008. But when I time walk, do I change the outcome of events? And if you can have alternate Draenor with it, that is its own timeline. Does that make this timeline real too? Can Garrus Hellscream come from this timeline into ours? Bro, it just gave me that quest again. What is it? I actually never really quested here in recent times. You're in fixed timelines. Nothing is ever truly fixed. You don't know that? And what if I kill like an important lore character? Like if I kill Garrus Hellscream now. Okay, the flight might... He's downstairs, isn't he? He's downstairs. I remember something like that, but I don't know how to get downstairs. Oh, that will do it. You won't last longer than... Never mind. You poor child of summer. Alright, I got here. You're right. Where's my rate armor? Do I get something now? So we got... I don't know what he was telling me. You have to just dig in your memory and tell me exactly what quest they're giving me. You're the lore master. I just look where I need to go. I don't understand why I can't hand this one in. Like the stupid breadcrumb. Oh, I click to complete it. And I get nothing for it. No experience, nothing is learned. Okay. There is something at the south of this hut. This is gonna go a lot smoother once I'm out of this building. I assume. Because buildings block my path and my view, and they have multiple levels and all that shit. Right, we're gonna kill spiders. Wait a second, if you can kill spiders for free in North Rent, technically, why would you want to play the new expansion? Actually, that's a new wisdom. That's a good wisdom. Banlu. Banlu, cub of... What's his name? Oh, just Banlu. Yep. I have to loop back to Garrosh a couple of times after. There, I see another quest here. Quest giver. Okay, he's talking shit about peons, and we've got to save the peons. Alright, so we're gonna kill things. We get supplies, and we have to save peons. This is every introduction quest in WoW ever. I've done this exact same shit in Dragonflight. I had to save other expedition members, I had to get some supplies, and had to kill some random enemies. Again, like I said, why would you pay for a reskin of the same thing at this point? Touch death on that peon. Mobs would... I remember that too. Which is why I'm glad that I'm streaming in 2024, because I know I'm not paying attention when I'm streaming. Do I kill you? You count? Holy shit, I just sliced through everything. Yeah, this time-walking thing is not... Chromie's time-walking device needs some tuning. Her stopwatch needs some tuning. I constantly feel like I'm 20 levels too high for the content, regardless. Oh wait, this one actually lasts more than one attack. I may actually have to build up cheap points and spend them. Actually, I didn't even use my... where is it? My stomp. Don't use that word in chat. Cannot say that, you know. Let me use my stump for a bit. What are you doing? Oh, he blinded me. Wow, that is a mechanic. Where's my stump? Oh, here's my stump. Look at that. Yeah, I'm not playing monk because I'm a smart person, okay? Or rather because I'm a god gamer. I'm playing monk because I like being an OP idiot while leveling. And also, I just got dumped at level 60. And the class plays significantly differently. And there's a lot more ability shit going on. So, what surprises me is that monks never really were hit very hard by ability pruning. And yet they added a lot as they fixed the pruning issues of other classes over time. I don't know when, I don't know how. I got more abilities than ever. Like, monks did not need to be fixed in the regard of that they had too few abilities. They have few abilities compared to other classes? No, they actually, in WoD, they felt more complete and organic in terms of abilities than the classes that got pruned. They didn't get pruned. And now they unpruned classes, but they also unpruned the monks, so the monks are more extra than ever. But I cannot compare them because I haven't really extensively played things, other jobs. I just know that there's a lot to press at all times. And I probably need to be more aware of my priority order. That was the first time I used the kick, by the way. Whirling Dragon Punch. That's just my foot stink. I leave that behind when I stomp. Let's call it mist. Let's call it mist. That sounds more mysterious. It's from this ability. I assume. I hadn't been using that ability yet because what I was doing was mostly just dinging like crazy from luring the dragon shite. Like, I like using it, but it's actually AoE, I think. Oh, you can actually run faster when you're inside of this? Of course, why not? I think monks are the new rogues. Like, they are the modern day rogues. In PvP, you just run in, and then if the going gets tough, there is no way they can keep you grounded. They can't get... They want to get rid of you, you're gone. I say as someone who doesn't PvP and barely has played this. Like fucking get me now, you know? You go in like this, hey, hi, how you doing? And then here's some fun. What does this do again? Oh, here's disable, by the way. Bye. Bye. See you later. Try to fucking root me. I don't even know. I don't know if it breaks roots. Probably. Probably there are talents for that. Yeah, maybe a DK, but how many pulls does he have? How hard can a DK pull? I know they like to choke you. Oh, these quests are more demanding in terms of how many things you need to pick up than in modern expansions. So it's a good thing you get more experience for this because you definitely deserve it. Like 15 15 fucking ammunitions. They didn't need to time gate anything back then, because their quests are already fucking wasting your time. What are you? A player? In my online game? Did you play with war mode on, by the way? I always feel like doing it just to see if I get ganked or not. I'd forget about it. Wait, that's not a player, that's a person. Wait, why are they here? That was not a player. Oh, more Blizzard trickery to make it look like others are playing this game. Like the server is not that. Like 90% of their servers. But yeah, Argent Dawn is the only RP server with people on it. That was nice, thank you. I'm not even done yet with handing things in. Wow. I freed them from cocoons. I freed them, not fred. Fred them. I 5 nights at Freddy's them from cocoons, yeah. And instantly they charge into battle alongside me. I really love World of Warcraft. There are more NPCs now to be friends with than ever. There's even a gay couple in Dragonflight, and they're like, "Oh, my husband this, my husband this." I'm like, "Okay, talk about tell, don't show." Like, yeah, I get it. You're supposed to represent me, dude. I get it. But the best way to do that is just by being violent. And stay single. Exec destroyed. Oh, I still need to free more of those peons. What the fuck did... I think I already destroyed at least 10 of those. So what is the... I'm just gonna use this, because I haven't used it in a while. I'm gonna use everything now. Let's use everything for a change. Are you a peon? You're a peon. Are half those cocoons, like, empty? I haven't been paying attention. I'm too busy trying to choose my words carefully so I don't break the social contract. Oh, we got more talents. More talents than I know what to do with. I didn't look up any builds, by the way. I just pick what I like. Here, look. I want more stompies. Sure, let's do that. Actually, this is more of a boss thing. Go away. Can we still get this one? This one. Stacking 1% chance for each. There's a lot of small percent chances. I'm gonna see that once every 10 minutes or something. This looks good for Mythic. So this would be like a single target. No, this is like this is GG, so it's gonna be AoE. For me, it's all nonsense as well. Do you think I know what this shit does exactly? I basically I got here with a boost, literally, even though I maxed the what combat. Excuse me, I'm deciding on what skills I want to develop here. But yeah, I maxed a monk, and this one I boosted, and then they changed everything, so... I'm really like a noob with a boosted character at this point. That's what happens when you turn your back on Lizard for 7 years. Teachings of the Monastery, what the fuck does that do? I don't know, but this talent modifies it. Teach. Don't pass. Don't hide your passes. Teachings. All right, Tiger Palm. Additional time. That sounds good. I like to kick a lot. So you have more chance of resetting the cooldown on the Rising Sun kit. That sounds fucking dope. This is definitely a boss thing though, because first for Whirling Dragon Punch you already need to have the other stuff off cooldown. So I'm not, in practice, I'm not using the Whirling Dragon Punch that much. Oh hey Paper, I'm just figuring out what the fuck they've been doing with my boy, with my monks in the last 7 years. And now I'm in North Rent for no particular reason other than CBT. And I thought I was nostalgic about this, but now I realize I barely remember this. I remember spiders and stuff, but what you don't remember with your rose-tinted fucking brain is how tedious shit is. That said, hey, I can be fighting spiders in a $50 euros expansion, or I can do it here for free. So free peons and collect supplies. Hold on. We gotta do even more shit here. Yeah, we don't do any speed runs in here today, I guess. Okay, so that is an actual peon, but freeing other members of the expedition that are actually competent is just giving you a buff. They don't count. That's the last random one. And you cannot know. You just have to guess intuitively. I seriously got more attacks than I can get off constantly. It's so weird how he just plows through everything. Like it feels like I'm not time walking at all. Like I said, Chromie did not do the math. First of all, can I make a based claim here? This is a goddamn level 60 zone. Not the level 15 zone. Get the fuck out of here with that, like, with these freebies and the hand holding and letting you do this kind of almost end game content here. It's a lobby. Just everyone gets to just play through Northern Rent like it's nothing. How are you supposed to appreciate it if you can just march right in? You got some fucking kids running this these days and they're like, where are the cinematics? I only see spiders. They don't appreciate that at least they're no longer in Outland. Which is probably the fucking worst part after Cataclysm, because at least they streamlined that. But then you get Outland, and that's still really classic. What can I say? I'm a Cata baby, but at least I'm not Whenever they enter a BFA baby, a BFA baby. You know what? I'm done here, actually. I'm actually glad as someone that plays this game like shit and doesn't pay attention to what he's doing. That is piss easy right now. Quest. So where is this part? Oh, right. Should probably continue with this. No, don't get distracted by those. I'm done with those. So what am I looking for? XX? Destroying sinkholes? Where's the XX shit? Oh, there are no XX there. Oh, they are. Never mind. This is a sinkhole. Oh, okay. Yes. And? Okay. And what if you destroy it? You'll just have a bigger hole. That sounds so much like a person trying to sound like a spider. So I got a class, unfortunately, at 6. Which is a shame, because I like to channel all my chattiness into this. But I gotta spare my voice a little bit. I just like this one. I just like the effect. Is it bad? Oh wait, can I still expel harm? Oh, I'm being attacked. I'm actually becoming fucking dumber. Playing this, I'm actually becoming worse at the game. The more I time walk, the worse and lazier I get. I'm really losing brain cells. There's still more sinkholes. What happened with expel harm? Or if they poison me, which they like to do. Oh, there's gonna be an ad break? That's perfect. Because I'm sure that after this quest there will be some epic shit. There are gonna be some really cool cinematics. But yeah, it's really funny to see newer players go to Outland and expect cinematics and shit and then be confused there's no main story quest that you're supposed to follow in a very fixed way. Trust me, I actually like the non-linearity to some extent. What I like less is the random, you're thinking you're done, but then there are 3 more quests in the same area when you hand them in. And it's a bit hard to account for sometimes. You could definitely improve by doing the same zones a lot. Back, not before this. Before WoD, more or less. I always felt like if you just did the same zones, you got faster at it, but before that it was still a bit messy navigating everything. And it only got more streamlined since. I think Legion kind of sealed the deal on that. Oh god. Even higher level shit? Am I not overpowered enough? You really don't even need gear. DBC was quest zones. I like that in a way. I didn't like how the quests were set up. Like they were a bit messy to complete and required a lot of walking. But I like the open-endedness, like the sandbox vibe of it in a way. You just kind of were a part of the world and not a main character in a story. I think that's a cool way to phrase it that probably scores some brownie points with the immersion or classic Andy crowd. So hey, I'm gonna just parrot that opinion a couple of times. I like my immersion, and I don't want to be necessarily the main character. I like that's what's wrong with the world these days. Everyone wants to be the main character. I hope that sounds like sincere enough. But I do get a sense of that I'm going down a list of chores when I have to do a storyline. Like, I absolutely fucking hated Suramar. And I will make no secret of that. I think classic WoW died with Suramar. Not with Cataclysm, with Suramar. And I couldn't believe that everyone praised it. Like, it was a long linear storyline with a lot of artificial barriers too. Even without that, it was tedious. I should probably not. Oh, I cannot even interrupt it, and yet I tried. I guess you should just not stand in it. Those flying things that dive into the ground throw me off a little bit, to be fair. Well, to be honest. Oh, there you go. There's another random quest in the middle of the quest zone. It's gonna be like, oh, you have to kill these guys you've already been killing. But now for real, now seriously. This time for the quest. We have to pick up these items that... I hope it's correct that my first instinct is to punch. Is the Wind Lord better than the punches? I'm gonna go with that Fist of Fury has the highest, if not one of the highest priorities, along with Schwen. But I'm not really... His cooldown is so long, I don't want to use him. I always think it's a shame to use that guy. As if I have another use for him somehow. Or he'll start complaining if I pull him out too much. Apparently there's an egg cracking simulator these days. I'm not sure when it was released. But there's an indie game where you have to try and not crack an egg. Just apply pressure. And I'm so glad I just get to destroy the eggs instead of having to deal with that anxiety that comes from just about not cracking the egg. Not knowing at all how much pressure you're supposed to apply. Yeah, I could be playing that instead of this, so there are worse things I could stream if you ever feel like... Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, Cloud! Too late. Forgot where my Cloud button was. Also, I'm so used to having a Goblin Glider on this. Control W. Well, you stay there. The Arthussy is a cursed word. Just because I use it doesn't mean you should be using it. I'm saying this for your own sake. I don't mind it, but I'm just saying it. Don't try to be like me. Nothing good will come from that. Look at his eyes. Jade Fire Green. But honestly, he's just a fucking fell demon that learned to change the eye color slightly to make it look like he's a legitimate monk. What's this? Gives you haste? I will go with this one. I hope the gear is as fugly as ever. That's the true Northrend experience. Well, actually, that's the TBC experience. Like, the basic Northrend questing gear does kind of blow anything from TBC out of the water. It's also more powerful than whatever purple Sword of the Edgelord you get at the end of an expansion, like the first fucking random peon piece of gear. Like the Cudgel of the Monkey is more powerful than the epic sword of Hyperdix from the previous expansion. That's how it used to be, at least. Do I use two-hander specifically? Does it not matter a fucking thing? I don't think it matters, does it? They're still a little bit weird about this. So I have a Fury Warrior at level 10. And I'm confused that he couldn't equip two-handed weapons as one-handed weapons. Like, they put me through a tutorial, or put you through a tutorial that's all friendly and explains the most basic, obvious things. But they still managed to throw me off with, like, what weapon should I use? Something as elementary as that. Alright. Here we go. Back to the Screamoosy. You need a talent now for two-handed Fury Warrior. Am I fucking insane? Am I losing it, or is it fair to say that was not a thing? You are Fury Warrior or you're not. I'm sorry, that's not a talent. It should come with the territory. You know what else they did? That is so messy, and it's so typically Blizzard. They gave you a shield, and they give you a shield skill for Paladin, even if you pick Red. And then you just have to be like, yeah, well, fuck that, because I'm supposed to use a two-handed weapon as a Red, right? I'm supposed to use a shield. But you kind of have to just look it up and figure it out for yourself. Because if you look at your action bars, you're like, hey, I cannot use this defensive skill. I need a shield, apparently. It kind of throw you off. Bartholomew has been cited again. Okay, any recommendations? Because there's no way I'm gonna stay in this zone and do every fucking quest in Warsong Hold. I'm already level 67, so... Still need to hand in this one. Oh, that's Fart Master. Yep, let me go. Emon! It's our friends from Naples. It's a base skill for Pally. Isn't that weird? Isn't that messy? Like, they try to make things more accessible on one hand, on the other hand they honestly throw even veteran players like me that just know the ins and outs of these classes, or used to, right? They throw people like me off because they can't decide that a red what weapon a red Pally should be having. It's a stupid choice to even present to people. I'm not a fucking prot. Pally, don't give me a shield. Don't try to give me shield skills. It makes no fucking sense. It's bloat. Oh, they want to send me here. Are we gonna deal with Vrykul there? Yeah, that's weird. That is weird class design, and I think that's why I mean that some classes feel a little bloated again and messy. I haven't played in Dragonflight. Supposedly they were correcting a lot of issues, but I think we're already in overcorrection territory again. It's typical Blizz shit. What is this quest? Seek out Shadowstalker Icarus at the War Sing. Why? Oh, I have different... These are breadcrumbs. Delarin. I don't want to track this one. Don't want to track this one. Unrelated to our mission here to find the Arthussy. Should we do this or should we do this? I feel like this is too close to Warsong Hold. So it's gotta be boring. You know this area is just boring. They thought like... Yeah, we're just starting out and players, it's 2008. Players are gonna be impressed by literally anything we throw at them that's new. So we don't actually need to give them anything interesting for the first 3 hours, 4 hours of their time in Northrend. We're just gonna give them a fucking million quest here that involve spiders. This is some Vrykul shit, right? The mist is alive. Inside those airy tendrils lies death. That sounds so fucking cool. I'm ready to play Persona 4 here. There's a quest. That quest is to find a Deathstalker, collect a book, and done. You're talking about the one at reinforcements incoming here? Okay. Where are we going today, Grandmaster? We're going to find a Deathstalker that's dead, collect a book, and done. I thought this was a quest hub. He says I need to scout things. Oh, you mean that's it? I can just skip the rest. Or what? Which one is the book? Unliving Swine. No, it's again kill, free prisoners, and find a thing. Or rather, go to 3 locations. That's the variety we got in terms of quests. God damn it, they were not exactly trying, were they? Right. Yeah, there was a reason why, for me, the alt leveling only got interesting once I got Pathfinder and Draenor. Because there was a period where I was absolutely fucking sick of leveling through everything up to Pandaria. And even Pandaria itself could be quite demanding. I mean, especially Pandaria when it was current. No, I'll be honest, Cataclysm Zones did not bother me that much. That was only 5 levels. And after MOP release, it went pretty smoothly. It had choices. Like you could go to the super cool underwater Wonder World. Or you could go to some plains. Actually, that was not much of a choice, was it? Uh-oh. What was this? Alright, so we're supposed to do things here. Yeah, like I said, we could go to the Little Mermaid. Or we could walk around some boring plains. So yeah, you had the illusion of choice at least. What is all this then? What do I need to do? The Horn of the Ancient Mariner. Is that something that is... Is that this guy? No, those are just random dudes. It's gonna be him. It's gonna be a Mistweaver. Or whatever. I don't think this is a unique boss. Oh, okay. So it's just something they drop? The Mistweavers got it. Gotcha. The horn is dropped by killing Mist Lords only. Yeah, I figured it out. Thanks for being my quest log, TLDR. Yeah, they made this mist sound a lot more cursed. I thought these were undead, but I'm not sure if they are. I mean, they are kind of... I got some jaundice, but I don't know if... They're not healthy. I don't know, I'm using the strongest skill when they're almost dead. They just die so fast. By the time I think of doing a rotation of sorts... Yeah. Yeah, they're down. They're done for. They aren't even dead. Okay, they're sea varicals. What is... Do they live in the sea? Because they are covered in weeds and everything? Hey, don't get behind me. It's not PvP, okay? Not cool, bro. One finger's all it took. Oh, we gotta pick up shit, right? You would almost forget that we're here with a mission or several. And maybe some other quests that I didn't pick up because there are just too many. How dare you. Sir, how dare you. Frostweave cloth! Ah, that takes me back. That's a nice one. I remember the Frostweave bags. Just a fraction of the shit you can get now in size. But so desirable. That nice blue cloth. And also to have like the tailorer pick up more. For which you needed to level the skill up. They are actually spirits of warriors. They work for Helya. Is that retconned in Legion or something? Because they don't mention Helya here, do they? They don't mention a whole lot. They just attack me, actually. And I kill them pretty fast. Kvaldir. You know, in Dutch, a kval is a jellyfish. And it's not a nice word to call someone by. Like calling them like a slimy toad or something. I get it. Kind of get their vibe. They just turn off the mist. VFX. Another level? What did I do? Brother, you cannot just give me levels. I haven't even completed a fraction of this first zone. Come on. How am I ever going to find the Arthussy before I hit level 70? Which is max level for me right now. And also when they actually... No, I think Chromie kicks me out. Farewell. Oh, you coward. Well, I guess he just fucked up because I'm inside. But it just looked like he was like, bye. Oh no, an escort quest. Gotcha, I was a Vraiku all along. How will we overcome the mist? It's just an effect. It's just a filter. More talent points. Jesus. For which one now? Flow of chi. Movement speed increased above nev. Yeah, movement speed. There we go. Considering I'm always picking up orbs when I'm questing that heal me instantly. Perfect. Actually, I should stop using that stomp just because I really like stomping on single targets. Can you not walk so casually into enemies? She is not in a hurry. Oh, look at that. Bitch. Fucking bitch! She deserved that. She does not deserve to live. The fuck? Is she a boss or something? Like, is she gonna turn out to be an actual, like, Helya in disguise? Or she's just walking into every mob. And she's definitely not making sense. She's just taking a fucking detour. I fucking hate this so much. Is she Khadgar's servant? Or she's gonna give in to despair and now transform into a Shah of Mist. She's just a random NPC that annoys you. Not just a fucking little bit either. You don't. You don't. I'm gonna stay here forever. You see a break in the mist of it. What about you let me, the guy with the map and the pair of eyes, lead the way? Have you heard of Taunka? I don't give a shit! What is that topic? This. Holy shit. Is this reality? What if this is just a trick by Chromie? You know these little gnomes, they're full of funny little tricks and pranks. Everyone is dead, everyone and everything out there. I still see someone yapping! Father, I'm saved. Her name is Mutu. She's got the blue too. A rare upgrade. Oh, they still do that shit, huh? Remember when you could get like garrison buildings that increase the likelihood of getting quest upgrades? It's amazing the kind of pointless... What? What the fuck did I equip? Equip with rime-covered mace? Who? equipped with rhyme covered. Who is? What did they mean by that? What do they mean? Equipped by. Equipped with rhyme covered mace. No, I'm not. What are you on about? This is bullshit. Get rid of it. Oh, look, I got one of the messages from our friends from Blinktron. I'm trying to keep up with this saga. Unfortunately, I cannot keep it in the tab. You're showing you if you equip the one-hand stuff but with the wrong stuff. Yeah, exactly. I got a far better one. I got this and this. Anyway, this one has been replaced. Goodbye. Been real. This one can be sold as well if there's any price on it. You know what? No, I'll keep this in voice storage. What's this? Do I need this? I already have that. Don't need it. Goodbye. Get some dragon shit. Are we gonna find the horn before I need to go? Alright, so maybe Touch of Death is stronger against random mobs. Why are they gods of quests? I seriously remember struggling with like mages if I were questing. Like you could actually die easily if you didn't pay attention. You pull like a mob too many. I want to bet if I go in now on my fire mage, it'll just detonate the whole beach. Yeah, I want that. I want to equip a 16 slot back because that is... Excuse you? I'm gonna do that. I don't know why. I just like that. I just like the visuals. I don't care if it doesn't do much. Does it interrupt? No, I don't think it even interrupts. I should use the leg sweep more often. Forgot I got that. So this Horn of the Ancient Mariner, does it have the drop rate of Invincible? I should kill more of the Mist Weavers. I'm down. I remember if you moved, maybe I'm crazy, but wasn't it like if you moved, this was interrupted? The punch? The fists? Still no horn. I'm just gonna go for the pickup item. Yeah, I gotta go quickly. I don't want to be late for everything I do work-wise. Does seem to be kind of a problem sometimes with streaming when I need to work right after. There you go. Lots of Giga Chats I'm gonna disappoint soon. But I hope that I will find this legendary item. The lowest drop rate in the game. I want to do something other than this, but I guess I'll just do this. Because we haven't done that in a while. But Zach, you should be doing things because they're part of your rotation. I'm questing. There is no rotation. There's just things I like using and that do damage. The rotation is not about damaging the enemies, it's about damaging my brain cells. die. Are you for real? There. That was a Miss Lord. That was not... What am I missing? I need to stop stomping. Ah! Well, I guess this will be the next 8-hour stream. Maybe I'll do a subathon, try and find this. Can I find the horn of the Mist Lord? Can I find the bear asses? Mist Weaver, Mist Weaver. Mist Weaver, Mist Weaver. Come on, I'm in a hurry. I want to eat something and then be on time for a change. Okay, the last one. I'm not gonna let RNGesus decide that I'm gonna be late or not. Okay, that's it. That's it. See you next time. See you later. I'll have to leave it at this. The real experience was the experience that we experienced along the way. See you next time. Enjoy the blissful silence of the tiger that normally talks but now has been muted because I hate that. I hope you enjoy the silence. The wisdom of the silence. Because we can all stand to learn from it. Most of all myself. But as a streamer I do not really get to be quiet for too long. So. You guys very soon. Thank you for watching me. My loyal overlords in chat. A wise monk chooses their own style. I already said this 1,000 times.